West Ham 3, Chelsea 2. We can talk about Leicester dropping points today, losing at Everton. We could talk about us being able to close the gap on them. But let's start off with talking about our defence, shall we? What a load of shit. We can talk about all these attacking players that are coming in next season. Werner and Ziyech. Oh, we're going to get Kai Havertz. What is the fucking point in Kai Havertz coming in for 90 million when we've got 4 guys at the back that can't fucking defend? None of them. All of them need to go. Azpilicueta, you're a shit captain and you're a shit right back. Rudiger, you're lazy. Constantly fouling. And what the fuck was that when you were kicking the ball out for a corner? For that goal, first goal for West Ham. What the fuck was that about? You lazy bastard. Christensen, you can't pass the ball. You kept giving it away. You're a shit defender as well. You switch off half the time. And Alonso, when your team loses the ball at a corner, you're a left back. You're supposed to sprint back. As a defender, that's the first thing you learn. What do? You jog back. You lazy fucking bastard. Get out of my club. Take the shirt off. You don't deserve to wear it. I don't want to see you playing for Chelsea again. You lazy fucking bastard. First half, we were void of ideas. Nothing. The team was shit all over. Not just the defence, the whole fucking team. West Ham deserved to go 1-0 up. The goal got disallowed. What was Mikel Antonio supposed to do? He was lying, the geezer was lying on the floor. They said his head was offside. What the fuck is that about? It was terrible defending from Chelsea. Absolutely awful. And of course it was a set piece. Of course it was. Of course it was. We can't defend set pieces. What are we doing on the training ground? That's what I want to ask Frank Lampard, Jody Morris, and the rest of those fucking clowns that are working on our defence. What are you doing on the training ground? What is going on? Because clearly, all season, you have not worked on defending set pieces. Clearly. Because how many times we've conceded goals this season through set pieces, giving away stupid free kicks, giving away far too many corners, and we constantly can't defend set pieces. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that we cannot defend them. Still, we're in July. And you still can't defend set pieces. All season you've had to train these players and how to defend them, and you still haven't succeeded. So what does that tell you, Frank? What does that say? And I hope you know that Rudiger, Christensen, Zuma, Azpilicueta, Alonso need to go. We need better defenders. We do not need Kai Havertz. We didn't need Werner. We didn't need Ziyech. We need defenders who can defend. Do the simple shit first. Stop Alonso flying down the left wing thinking he's a fucking winger or a striker. He's a left back. If he doesn't know how to play left back, stop playing him there. It's that simple. Why is he in the team? I'd rather have anyone else at left back other than him. Where's Emerson? Why wasn't he playing there? He had a good game against Leicester. Why did you drop him? Fucking ridiculous. How many times both fullbacks got forward trying to deliver crosses into the box? Countless times. And countless times they fucked it up. Either didn't deliver the cross was shit, or no one was there. Every single time. Finally, the one player on the field in the first half who looked like he was going to do something, guess who? Christian Pulisic, Captain America. Came to our rescue again in the first half, won us a penalty. Willian put it away. Good penalty from Willian. Well done. A good finish. Then we go into the second half. No, sorry, it was 1-0 to Chelsea then. Sorry, we're coming into the end of the first half, and West Ham get another corner. Now, a couple of minutes earlier, we conceded a goal, which was a goal, but got disallowed. So I've thought to myself, right, surely now they know where the dangers lie. Surely they know. So let's make sure, surely they've made sure they're marking their men. They've got the danger men covered. Same mistake ain't going to happen twice. Surely. This is Chelsea. And defending set pieces this season, we have been shit at. I should have known better. Because guess what happened? The exact same guy scores again. In the exact same way. What the fuck, Aspilicueta, are you doing? If you aren't comfortable marking the guy, get someone else on him. Someone round his heart. Where was Tammy Abraham? Where was both centre-backs? Why weren't they picking up Christensen? Why weren't they picking out a big lump up? No, you put Aspilicueta on him. What the fuck are you doing? Who's sorting that defence out? Who's organising things back there? Who's the leader in the back? Because I don't see one. It's not the captain, that's for sure. It's not Rudiger, he's a clown. An absolute clown. Tonight was an awful performance from him. Absolutely dreadful. Got spun by Mikel Antonio. What the fuck? He was dreadful tonight, Rudiger. He was at fault for 2 of the goals. So we get into half time and I thought, okay, it's 1-1. Maybe they'll come out. Lampard will have a go at them in the half time and we'll come out flying in the second half and we'll absolutely destroy West Ham. But no, West Ham come out on the front foot, absolutely batter us in the first 10-15 minutes. What happens? They get a goal. Rudiger gets spun by Mikel Antonio. Spun by Mikel Antonio. Fucking hell. Made him look like fucking Ronaldo. Not the greasy Portuguese one, the Brazilian geezer. Mikel Antonio slots it away, 2-1 West Ham. And I'm like, I couldn't see where a goal was coming from there. Barkley was shit in midfield today. Absolutely non-existent. How can he have great games against Villa, City, Leicester, and go and do shit like that today? He just didn't look bothered today. Got completely overrun in midfield. Our midfield was non-existent. Our defence was shit, and we had nothing up front. The only player, like I said, that did anything today was Pulisic. Willian, couple of moments of brilliance. Thankfully, we got a couple of goals. It doesn't matter in the end of the day, does it? No. Means fuck all because of our defenders. So, we're 2-1 down. And I don't see where our goal's coming from. Lampard makes some changes and it starts to pick up a bit. We look like we're going to do something. We get Pulisic on the ball again. The only player who looks like he's going to create something, do something for us. Gets taken down in a brilliant run. Willian scores an amazing free kick to make it 2-2. And I'm like, right, we're back in the game now. Let's keep it tight at the back. And let's try and get that third goal and get out of here. Or if not, let's just get a point. So, we have a corner. And from our corner, West Ham break. Marcus Alonso and Yarmolenko are like this. Even. Yarmolenko legs it down the pitch. Sprints his arse off to get down the other end. Alonso jogs back. First rule when you're a defender in football. And Gary Neville said it, you learn it when you're about 5, 6 years old. But when your team loses the ball and you're up the other end of the pitch, you have got to sprint your arse off as fast as you can to get back. Marcus Alonso couldn't be bothered. Well, Marcus Alonso, if you can't be bothered, get the fuck out of Chelsea. We don't want you here. Pack your bags. I'll pay for your flight to fuck off back to Spain. Fuck off. Don't want you here. Sounds like Inter Milan. I'll take you to Italy if you want. I'll take you over there. Drop you off in Inter Milan. That Conte can fucking deal with you. He's a dick who brought you to this club. Absolutely dreadful. What was he doing? Jogging back. Anyway, Yarmolenko's down the other end of the pitch now, one-on-one with Rudiger. And all Rudiger needs to do is show him out. That's what you're taught as a defender. Don't let him cut inside. Show him out wide. What does Rudiger do? Nah. Come on, Geezer. Come inside. Here you go, mate. Come on in. Lets him inside. Yarmolenko curls the ball into the goal. Easy peasy for him. 3-2. Game over. Dreadful. Fucking dreadful. After all of that against Man City, that's the performance they put in. The defence needs to be dropped. Stop talking about Kai Havertz on Twitter. Stop talking about all these attacking players we're getting and we're going to be brilliant next season and we're going to challenge for the title. We're not going to challenge for shit if you can't defend. It's that simple. If you can't defend and do the simple things in defence, we ain't challenging for shit next season. People talking about, oh, we're going to push Liverpool for the title. Oh, we're going to be in the Champions League. Oh, we're going to be brilliant. We got Werner. We got Ziyech. We're going to get Havertz. It don't mean shit if you can't defend. Don't waste money on attacking players when your defence is that shit. People bigging up Rudiger and Zuma and Christensen like they're fucking good defenders. They're not. They're shit. Overhyped, overpaid shit. All of them need to go. All three of them need to go. Need to be replaced by better defenders who can defend, do the right things. Same for Azpilicueta. Far too long he's got away with it. Far too long because he's the captain. Far too long he's been hiding behind that armband. It's time for him to be dropped. And that performance, he was awful today. So was Alonso though. Marcus Alonso, I don't want to see him in a Chelsea shirt ever again. That was dreadful from him today. Dreadful. Everything he did was shit. Let's do the player rating, shall we? Kepa in goal. Can't say he was really at fault for any of the goals, but he didn't have a great game. He could have maybe saved them, I don't know, 4. Can't say he had a good game. Azpilicueta, 0. Rudiger, 0. Christensen, 0. Marcus Alonso, -50. Kante, non-existent today, got overrun, 2. Our midfield was non-existent today. I'm not saying the midfield was good. The defence was shit, but the midfield worked much better. Barkley, 1. He was non-existent today. Who else played in midfield along with Barkley? Kovacic, 2. Who came on for them? Mount came on, did nothing, 1 for him. Loftus-Cheek came on, did nothing, 1. Willian, brilliant free kick. Good penalty. The rest of his game, he tried, Willian. At least he was trying. Unlike some of the other players on that pitch, Willian actually tried today. I give him a 7. Pulisic, only player who tried to make something happen again, like Willian. But the rest of you, when you've got that much shit around you that can't be bothered, what's the point? What can you do? At times it felt like it was 2 against 11. Pulisic won us a penalty, won us a free kick that got the goal. 7. Abraham, awful today. Absolutely awful. His touch was off. Every time the ball was played up to him, he was offside. 1. Uninspiring from him today. Terrible performance. Where has that player gone from the beginning of the season? He's like a different player now. Giroud came on. He tried. I'd give him a 3, Giroud. I thought he looked better up front than Abraham. God, we need Werner in the team, but does it matter when our defence is that shit? Stop talking about all these attacking players that we need. Guys, Chelsea fans out there online, these news articles about Havertz coming in for 75 million. Yeah, we need Chilwell. Chilwell can fucking defend better than Alonso can. We need defenders. We need a good defender. That lad from Borussia Mönchengladbach's a good one. The Algerian lad. Benson Barney, I think his name is. He's a brilliant left back. Get him in. Someone who can defend, who knows how to do the proper things. We need centre backs who can fucking defend. Who know what to do. When you have someone running at you, you show them onto the outside. That's simple stuff. Simple defending. Schoolboy stuff. Rudiger is being paid thousands and thousands of pounds, and he doesn't know that. Alonso doesn't know that when you lose the ball, you sprint back. He doesn't know that. What is he being taught? That it's okay. It's all right. Don't worry. We'll get him next time. It's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. That they think they can put in a performance like that. And if we don't reinvest in our defence, you guys think that we're going to challenge Liverpool for the title next season? You fucking deluded. Did you see that? Did you see those players out there, that squad of players that couldn't beat West Ham, that lost to West Ham? We were terrible today. Far too inconsistent. Again, this season has been far too inconsistent. Lampard's getting money. And he's got a job on his hands now for next season. Because if he doesn't get it right, his job could be on the line come next season. Because his defence needs sorting out quick. And if he doesn't see that, he's wasting this money on all these attacking players, and he thinks our defence is good enough. Come on. Really? Those centre-backs are good enough to challenge for a title? Really? To challenge for a Champions League spot? To be playing in Champions League football? You think those players, Christensen, Zuma, Rudiger, I'm not going to throw Tomori in there because Tomori's still young. He's got time to grow and learn. But those three, now man, they've been around far too long now. Their time is up. They've been found out. I would have said, yeah, I was saying before, Zuma and Christensen are not good enough. But I'm throwing Rudiger in there as well now. After that performance tonight from him, that was dreadful from him. Absolutely dreadful. He looked like a clown out there, falling over, especially when they kicked the way he kicked that ball out for that corner that led to the West Ham goal. Unforgivable. Why was he not hauled off the pitch at half time? Did you see John Terry defending like that, Frank? Would you? Do you think John Terry would find that acceptable if his defensive partners were defending like that? I think you know, Frank. I think you know that wouldn't stand. No, we don't stand for that at Chelsea. That is not how we perform. That is not our identity. Our identity is having a solid back four who know how to defend. What has happened to our defenders at this club? Lazy defending. It's lazy. Very lazy. Stop talking about buying all these attacking players. We need to invest in 4 defenders. 4 of them. A right back, a left back, and 2 centre backs that can all defend. People are going to say, oh, Reece James, Reece James, Reece James. Reece James is 19 years old and he is not the finished article by a long way yet. He's shown that over the last few games. He showed it against Leicester. He wasn't good enough yet. He can have off days. We need players that are going to consistently perform. Not perform once every couple of weeks. And then 3 or 4 games, and then have another good game. No. We need them to have 4 good games and then maybe 1 half decent game. I allow 1 game of an off day, but not the way we've been defending this season. It's not acceptable. Time is up now. Rudiger, your time is up at the club. You're bringing in all your buddies from Germany, yet you can't defend, mate. I'm sorry, but you can't. That's a German defender for you. What the fuck? Alonso is not good enough. Why is he still being allowed to play at left back? Why? Most of the time he was playing as a fucking striker in that game. He wasn't doing his job. He was out of position constantly. And Frank allows it. So I'm sorry, but Frank is the one who's got to answer for this. Why is he picking the guy? Why is he allowing him to do that? He cost us the game today. And he could cost us a place in the Champions League. I bet you all care when we're not in the Champions League and Havertz doesn't want to come to us. Because that's why he's leaving Leverkusen. Because they're not in the Champions League next season. And if we don't get in it because of that, we miss out because of that by a couple of points. It's Alonso's fault. It's our defence's fault. And you can forget Havertz, you can forget all of that next season, playing against all the top teams in the Champions League. You can forget that Werner, you can forget that Ziyech. You're playing against Kazakhstan. You're going to Kazakhstan, mate, and playing against teams out there in the Europa League. Because that's the standard of our defence, unfortunately, is Europa League level or below. They're not that level. Elite level that we need to be in the Champions League and challenging for the Premier League title. Our defence is not as good as Liverpool's. It's not as good as Man City's. It's not as good as Arsenal. Sorry. It's not as good as Man United's. That's a fact. An actual fact. Manchester United strengthened their defence last season. We didn't because we were on a transfer ban. And we're not even looking into it now, supposedly. I haven't heard any rumours. If anyone, any centre-backs we're looking at, it's all been about attacking players. Hopefully that's all bullshit and we are focusing on getting a new right-back because we need one. If everyone thinks James and Azpilicueta are good enough, they're not. You're deluded. Fucking deluded. Same for our left-backs. Both of them are not good enough. Everyone's saying it. Frank's not picking Emerson, so he clearly doesn't think he's good enough. Why he's picking Alonso, I don't know. And our centre-backs aren't good enough. There's no leader there. I don't see a John Terry, a leader from the back. There isn't one. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Do we need to reinvest in our defence like I think we do? Or should we just buy loads of attacking players and fuck that and try and score as many goals as possible and outscore teams next season? I think you should build from the back, personally. Build a solid foundation and then build up from that. Not work your way up and build down. You start from the foundation of players who can do the simple stuff well. And then you build from that. Players who know how to defend set pieces. Players that know how to defend and not give away free kicks around the area. Players that know how to cross balls into the box. Players that know you've got to sprint back when you're getting counter-attacked. Simple things. That's all I ask for from my team. Simple, doing the simple stuff correctly. Couldn't do that tonight. It cost us. We lost. 3-2. It's over now. Can't do anything about it. We move on to the next game. And if we're not going to defend, we're going to come unstuck. Because teams know that's our weakness. Or our defence. It's our defence. Attack our defence and we'll crumble. West Ham proved it tonight. And if West Ham can do it, any other team in the league can do it to us. It's just not good enough. Not fucking good enough. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Graham Burley. This is Shit and Blues. Please subscribe, like, all that lovely stuff. Let me know what you feel about the performance down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.